What is up, you guys? I have a brand new NECA video for you, and today's NECA video is on Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location. If you don't know why I'm making NECA concepts, basically me and my friend Peanut Butter and Jacob want NECA to make Five Nights at Freddy's action figures instead of Funko, because Funko's action figures are really trashy, they're not good, and their latest wave reused a bunch of parts from previous waves, and it's just not as good as NECA. In my other NECA videos, I have explained way better why NECA is better than Funko, but if I kept explaining it over and over again, it'd just get repetitive. So if you do want to know why NECA is way better than Funko, I recommend you watch the first Neca FNaF video, which of course you can watch in the playlist on my channel. But today's NECA video is a little different because I do have Peanut Butter and Jacob, the one who created this whole NECA idea and allows me to make FNaF YouTube videos on it, is actually here to help me explain the concepts. So, Peanut Butter and Jacob, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hey guys, it's Peanut Butter and Jacob, and as some of you may or may not know, I was the creator of the original NECA FNaF figure. In fact, my concepts can be found back about a year before they even got on YouTube. So this whole thing has been something that's been in the works for a long time. However, despite my involvement in this whole project, this is actually my first video that I'm helping collaborate on in terms of voice acting. And is also my first return doing the renders as I've got my computer fixed. I'm an expert on NECA figures and collecting NECA, and I hope that one day NECA will revisit the Five Nights at Freddy's license to make some amazing ultimate figures. Because personally, I think what Funko is giving us is not acceptable for hardcore fans of a series like me. With enough hard work and promotion, I'm sure that NECA will take notice of all the fans talking about this, and will give us our very own ultimate Five Nights at Freddy's line one day. And every signature on the petition contributes toward this actually happening. So please sign the petition in the description, and if you want to, tweet at NECA and ask for Five Nights at Freddy's figures. Don't spam, don't harass, just tweet them once, and that's fine. The director of NECA does manage the Twitter accounts. He takes notice of everything. He's basically the boss of everything. If he sees this, he may consider it. So without further ado, let's get into the concepts.
So the first concept is of Funtime Freddy. Funtime Freddy comes with 3 extra heads, 1 for Bonbon and 2 for him. The first head is of a scooped version of Funtime Freddy when he's in the scooping room, and the second head is of his jump scare pose or his parts and service pose, and the head for Bonbon is of scooped Bonbon. Now for articulation, nothing would be insanely different from what I usually explain. Bonbon, it would be the only difficult one. He might have a rotation at the arms and ball joint at the head and a hinged jaw. And another thing I forgot to mention with all these figures is that all these figures, even the past ones, would have trackball eyes, which is basically when you can open up the head of the figure and move the eyes whichever direction you want. It's really cool, and I definitely recommend you search up some NECA figures that have that. And yeah, that is it for Funtime Freddy.
So the ultimate baby figure will have the standard articulation that comes with a NECA figure. 1 bend in the elbows, universal upper arm joints, ball joint on the head, stuff like that. However, she will have the trackball eyes minus the hingeable jaw, because her jaw is so small it won't be able to move. In terms of her hands, she only comes with 1 right hand, but her left hand, she has 1 hand that has the microphone already attached to it. And then she has an interchangeable hand that has nothing in it. She has a total of 3 heads. The first one is her default head, just Circus Baby as we know and love her. Her second head is her jump scare head. This can be linked back to the Sister Location trailer, or even Ultimate Custom Night. And the third and final head is an obscure one, but it's her at the end of Sister Location on Night 5, when you have to go through a series of directions that she's giving you to retrieve a chip from her arm. As you can see, her eye sockets are black, and one of her faceplates are open, revealing a small keypad that you have to type in a code that she gives to you.
The next figure is of Funtime Foxy, and for Funtime Foxy, nothing with the articulation would be insanely different besides his tail might be on a ball joint. His tail is very big and a very characteristic trait on Funtime Foxy, so his tail might be articulated. For his accessories, he comes with 2 heads, his normal regular head, and a jump scare head. He also comes with a sign that says Showtime 4 AM from Ultimate Custom Night, because in Ultimate Custom Night, you have to check on Funtime Foxy at the exact time that the sign says. So this one just happens to have 4 AM.
For Ballora, she is a unique figure because she doesn't have the trackball eyes on any of her heads. She doesn't have the movable jaw, nothing like that. Again, her articulation is standard for the NECA figures, although it may be slightly hindered by her tutu, but overall she will still have a good range of motion. In terms of her hands, she comes with a total of 5 different hands. The ones that come attached to the figure straight out of the package are just regular flat hands. She has 2 sets of hands that are more posed. Then she has one hand where her finger is pointed outward for a more dynamic range of poses. She only has one interchangeable head, and it is her jump scare head with her eyes open. Very creepy, very good choice to go with.
And the next figure is a figure I'd be really hyped for. It is of Nard. Now, for Nard, something that might change about his articulation is all the wires poking out of him. A lot of the wires might be articulated, either they can rotate or they might be on a ball joint. Then again, this might not happen, but it is very likely that it could happen. Nard also comes with 2 interchangeable heads. The first one is with one faceplate hanging open, and the second one is of him without his mask. These are 2 very cool heads, very iconic heads, and again, if Nard came out, he would probably be one of the first ones I would get.
Lolbit is designed to be a convention exclusive, as it is just Funtime Foxy with slight changes. The only changes to the sculpt is that her eyebrows are gone. In terms of the coloring, it will be the same as Funtime Foxy, except the eyes are clearly painted different. The pink accents are now orange. The bow tie is purple, and she has purple nails and toenails. Seeing how this is a convention exclusive, there are no additional heads or accessories. It is just standard Lolbit, but it will still have the trackball eyes and hingeable jaw, which means you can still get a good variety of poses out of her.
So thank you guys so much for watching. That is it for today's Five Nights at Freddy's NECA video. If you did enjoy these figures and do want them to become a reality, please sign the petition. The links will be in the description below. Our ultimate goal is 5,000. That would be a ton of signatures and would probably get NECA to notice it. And yeah, so if you do want these figures to possibly become a reality, please go sign the petition in the description below. And also, a special thanks to Peanut Butter and Jacob, not only for letting me make these videos, but also voice acting this time. He will be a permanent addition to these NECA videos. Yeah, that is it for today's video. If you did enjoy, please like, share, and subscribe. Also subscribe to Peanut Butter and Jacob. His channel will be in the description below. I will do another NECA video on his channel in the future, so if you do want to see that, go subscribe to his channel. And if you want to see more NECA videos, subscribe to me. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Join the Discord, links in the description, and goodbye.